Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Doom Patrol. This is Season 2, Episode 7, Dumb Patrol. Um, last time, it... Sorry, I was thinking, do I tell the truth or not? The truth is, I couldn't remember too much about what happened last time unless I actually thought about it. What I do remember is that Chief sort of psyched out. Peaced out, that's the word. He took Dorothy and ran. Cliff's ejected into space. Um, and then Larry was the other one. Well, Larry and then Jane also had a big uh, story in the underground. Um, Vic is off in Detroit again, and who's that? Rita, kind of doing her own thing. So again, curious to see what happens this time. I'm hoping they sort of get back together now, and not that I want them to find Chief, but I mean, they need to find Chief. So curious to see what's going on there. Miranda, that's right, Miranda. Um, what's going on with that? It's probably gonna be a Miranda episode, now that I think about it, because that's kind of a big deal. Like, we gotta deal with that. Unless Miranda wants to help Chief, I feel like we gotta deal with her first. So that'll be very interesting. So let's just get into this episode and see what happens. Switzerland. Hold up. What? Denise? Gerard Way, nice. Kite Man, Jeremy Lambert. Okay, so this is the trailer shot.
My bees. Wow, wow, wow.
The beekeeper.
Bees.
Girl.
You okay?
Larry, what's going on?
Not since the early 60s, no.
Stop being so dramatic.
This is.
Mm-hmm.
Any idea when he'll be back?
Larry, you need to talk to Vic. Talk to somebody.
Bye.
Is that the painting that ate Danny?
Hold up.
Wait,
There's
what?
Nobody in the Beard Hunter.
Right. I thought you guys had the painting. What the hell?
That's too bad. I was really looking forward to catching up with those guys.
Oh, yeah, that would have been nice.
Wait, what? Did you go back to Canada? What's going on?
I am going to kill.
Oh, hell nah.
What the fuck?
Hell nah.
Helps me prepare for my monologue.
Monologue. The script you sent me only had one line. My bees.
Why say it in one line when you can say it in 7? There is so much more
Rita,
to the
no.
story. I know it.
Not really. The only reason I'm in this. Rianne, where you think you're going? Don't forget that honey jar. Gotta get Mr. Fusco something sweet so that you don't flunk biology again.
Uh-oh.
Using bribery to open doors for your daughter.
Trust me, that girl's as dumb as shit. Ain't no jar of honey gonna get her into Yale.
She's your daughter.
Who's gonna believe this, Larry? What the fuck? I'm sorry, but who? Are we for real?
Hello. Treated?
Are we for real? I
stop.
swear to God, she better press that fucking button.
Don't worry. They're never gonna see through our disguise.
Okay, good. Thank God. I'm like,
Um,
why would you do this?
You're already dressed like doctors. You ready?
What the fuck?
Ooh, yeah. Should probably get you something to bite down on first.
Good idea.
Hey, again, sorry. I know I'm new, but are you guys absolutely sure this is a good idea?
Yes.
I've never been more certain of anything in my whole life.
It just
Why is Miranda
seems
like the voice of
that
reason?
everyone, including
That's weird that Miranda isn't affected by whatever
You're right,
smoke
Officer.
stuff.
I have been acting strangely.
Bruh.
guys? Hey. Hey. I know I'm new to the group, and I don't know how you handle things like this.
Well, typically we just kind of wing it, and everything works out.
And under typical circumstances, I'm sure that's a fine way to go. And I'm sorry to keep harping on this, but you guys are infected with bad ideas.
Is that Beard Hunter?
Beard Hunter?
Hello?
Cyborg.
Yeah. Well, you know, he got a gig on some animated bullcrap.
Oh my
so
god.
haven't seen him since.
Are you infected too?
With scans? No way, Jose. Listen, little lady. I'm a self-trained shinobi warrior and a semi-professional Fortnite streamer, okay? So if anyone knows how to stay hidden,
Are we for real?
Excuse me.
Larry, what the
Excuse me.
fuck's wrong with you?
I'm done.
Left Beard Hunter. Oh my god, this is fucking dumb.
What up, double grapes? It's me, Robot Man. Congratulations on making bail again. One love. Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up.
No one's at the fucking house. Oh my god. Are these the...
Are you fucking kidding? What up, Thundernuts? Sorry to hear your new stepmom is allergic to cats. Tell her Robot Man said, go fuck yourself. One love.
Cliff.
I wouldn't even know where to start. How am I supposed to fix something inside of me that you broke?
You made it.
Stupid.
Hey, where's your butt mask?
Don't need it. Got them exactly where I want them. Once they kill me, I'll initiate my plan.
Damn.
Oh my
I'll never
god.
suspect that.
So Miranda has to save the day now? Come on, Rita. Yeah, boy.
I'm sorry. Did that sting?
Rita, please.
She'll never love you. She's a talking horse and she
Ah!
has no torso.
Not bad, man.
Don't need a torso to have a heart.
Out.
Yes. Yeah, silver tongue. Lucy Fugue, okay. Nice. Shit. Is that jelly? I thought you guys were done with the stupid ideas. What's up with y'all?
Cliff?
Bruh.
Clara?
Friend Vic let me in.
What are you doing here?
Got this in the mail.
He mailed
Oh
that?
man, Niles called her. He really do all those things to you?
Did Niles mail that?
Have you seen Scarlet Harlot?
Not lately, but she's a bit of a night owl. Why?
She didn't show up for book club, and we read that new dinosaur memoir, and she was ever so keen to discuss it. I'm starting to get worried.
I'm telling you, Miranda's throwing everyone down the well, so she could be the only one.
Are you here?
I called the last episode, just so you know.
So this is that call, then?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do with her?
Oh, Niles is dying. I
Not to worry about that.
thought Dorothy was gonna get killed.
Just need to know where and when. I'll make sure it's done.
Maybe it still's happening. Thumbnail, please. So, that was an interesting episode. I see it's dumb, but the biggest thing I was excited for was to see Rita's part because of the interview I was talking about last time. Um, and I can see why the actress liked that part. Or I liked her. I can see why the actress liked her storyline this episode. I think it was very good, interesting. The beekeeper outfit is probably her favorite outfit. She was saying, um, but I don't know. It just again, it's just all these splintered, fractured storylines um, can really. It was felt with Cliff this episode and with Rita. Um, Curious to see if Rita's done not moping, but it has. Does this mean her mental block is gone? I mean, I think that was the point, was that she couldn't stretch since she had this mental block. But now that, I mean, she punched the dude, so I'm assuming her powers are back. Um, so that's good. I think we still have 2 episodes left. Curious to see what exactly. Like, hopefully she's back in the fold now. Not that again, I want a scene where the group goes to watch her play, but also like I think the play was just her way of trying to move forward. So maybe she's gonna drop out. I don't know. But yeah, with Cliff again, because he was sort of outlier this episode. Um, uh, just to make sure, was that I don't remember Cliff ever sending that videotape, so I'm assuming that was Niles that sent it as a peace offering, right? Um, as a way to atone for his sins, he sent the message out saying it was my fault, um, which uh, I hope this is a way to mend him and Clara's relationship. That would be cool. Um, but he's still trapped in the body, especially with Niles is dying now. It sounds like Niles is gonna die tomorrow, so we'll get into that in a second. But you know, eh, I feel like it's too little, too late to do this apology because now Cliff needs a new body somehow. Silas isn't gonna make up a new body for him. He's already went over how catastrophic that could be. So, what does that mean for Cliff's future? Um, if he does have this new relationship with his daughter now, like if his body's still gonna rust up and do all this stupid stuff and no one's there to fix it, he's just gonna be a brain stuck now. So we gotta find some way to get him out of that. With Larry, some interesting stuff there. Um, it's seeming like he's probably gonna have to let go of the negative spirit, which is very weird. Just from the dialogue from last episode and this episode, it feels like either they both have to, Larry and the negative spirit have to go to space and like, go visit the cosmic side of him, because we've been dealing with a lot of Larry's stuff, but it's a symbiotic relationship. So, kind of last episode was saying like, you both need to be happy. And so to make the negative spirit happy, we have to go back to space and sort of deal with that side. Maybe there's something going on there. Um, so there's a solution. They go away for that. Or the other solution, I guess, is they separate. But I mean, we tried that last season, and negative spirit wanted to stay. So are we at a place now where they're both ready to move on from each other, or what's going on there? So curious to see what's happening with that storyline. Um, as far as his family goes, I think I don't know, like, I think he just needs to let go, but also, I don't know, it's just weird. Uh, Vic and Ronnie, again, I'm not really here for it, so if they broke up, they broke up. Other than that, I don't really know what his storyline is, besides him being Loverboy. So, like, if it's over, now what's his storyline? So maybe they didn't break up, like, I don't know. But then again, Ronnie did take some of that juice, so she's going to get powers again, I'm assuming. Um, so we'll see what that, I guess that's probably going to be the last part of their storyline, is she's going to go on a rampage or something. Curious to see what's going to go on with that. again, curious is the operative word. I'm interested to see what's going on with these storylines, but none of them really pique my interest right now, except for Miranda maybe. Miranda's is pretty interesting because it does seem like she is actually trying to become the only personality. Um, which I guess if she truly does, it's either she truly does speak for Kay and Kay just wants some peace of mind, and maybe she's at a point now where she's ready to take over again and be the only person, because the personalities were formed because of trauma and stress and all that stuff. So they were necessary at one point, but maybe Kay's at a point where now she can heal and be herself again. So maybe there's that storyline, or the other one is Miranda's just power hungry and crazy and wants to be the only one. Who knows? Curious to see what Miranda's actual power is. It seems to be some sort of uh, not psychosis, uh, you know, immune to mind control kind of stuff. She has a sort of sway over other people too, it feels like. So, but I mean, Dr. Harrison is the one with actual mind control, and same with Karen. So I don't think it's actual mind control. I think it's more like suggestion, persuasion. She's very charismatic kind of thing. Um, so yeah, it's Miranda and Jane. That whole storyline is probably the most interesting one so far. Um, and I'm curious to see what we're gonna do, how we're gonna wrap that up in 2 episodes. Especially if it is such a big thing as, she's abducting alters. Um, but again, the problem remains that it's not really connected to the main storyline. I mean, we had the throwaway line of, I mean, it was a joke, it was a good joke, but Mr. Nobody's out there somewhere, so we gotta deal with that. Um, and then the big thing really is Dorothy and Candlemaker. Like so from that last conversation with Kipling, it seems like Niles knows he's going to Guy like tomorrow-ish. Um, and when he does, he wants Kipling to take care of his daughter. Now, that could be two things. It could be take care of as in kill her because she's a menace, and that was kind of the conversations Niles was having this episode. It felt like was that she's I wanted to protect her from the world, but now I kind of want to protect the world from her, and it had a lot of undertones of I need to kill her. That's the only way we can stop it is just if she's dead, which is very dark and terrible. I think there's definitely a way that they could exorcise Candlemaker from her body and everything will be fine. Like she's not a she's not a malicious child. Um, I think she can be saved. So if we can get Candlemaker out of there, I think we can be fine. Um, so I'm not sure if that's what Niles was saying or if Niles was saying, Kipling, you are the Godfather. Take care of her when I'm gone. Um, but again, just the way that those conversations were going, he was saying when and where. So I feel like he is sort of the executioner almost, um, which I'm as strong as Kipling is. I think he would lose against Dorothy. So even if he does try to kill her, I don't think that's going to be the simple solution there. Yeah, a lot of fun moments this episode. Just for me personally, again, okay, so I keep saying this, and I don't think I'll ever be able to clarify it the way I want to, but this show is definitely founded on the fact of these individual storylines, individual characters coming together for a common cause. Um, they did that first season. They're doing that this season to an extent. They're dealing a lot more with their personal issues, which is fine. Um, it's just tonally different than what we had last season. It was a lot more focused on the overall plot line going forward. Whereas this season, it feels a lot more like, here's a random villain of the week. Here's a random villain of the week. Here's how we solve it. In the meantime, Cliff and Rita are off on their own thing. Niles is doing his own thing. So we got 3 storylines per episode, which is fine. Again, we're getting progress throughout each of them, and I think this episode did a lot to make big strides towards those end goals this season. which is an improvement over last episode. Because last episode I was kind of like, we have like 3 episodes left and we don't really have anything, nothing's happening. But this episode we did kind of get some progress for Rita, for Cliff. We kind of got an end goal in sight for Niles and Dorothy, so that's good. But yeah, it's interesting. I'm just curious now. I'm not so much invested as I am interested in seeing where things go. Um, and just to see, again, there's no word yet of a season 3. I know DC has not at Comic-Con, which is this weekend, I want to say. Um, so we probably won't hear anything until August when the fandom is, which I'll try and cover as much as I can. I don't really know how it's going to work out, all that, how the online stuff's going to work. So if I can live stream stuff or whatever, cut it into clips, we'll see. But I'm very excited for it. But my point is, I don't know if it's going to end in a way like season 1 did, where there's definitely resolution to storylines, but room for more. Um, I'm assuming it will be, but then again, based on the way this got moved to HBO Max and DC Universe is up in the air right now, um, what's the renewal status of Doom Patrol? Will we get a season 3? Um, so it's just curious to see exactly what's going to happen. And we'll probably know in a month's time. Hopefully we'll know in a month's time, definitively if there's a yes or no to a season 3. But by then, the season will be over. So, um, yeah, we'll just see. I don't know. Just weird thoughts in my head right now. Anyways, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys like about this episode. I love just again the humor is on point, um, but I'm just missing the heartstrings being tugged, if that makes sense. Um, I loved the Cliff falling through the sign and then those little Easter eggs of characters. Um, yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait. It'll be interesting to see. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.